Hi guys, it is December 9th. It is 5:37 p.m. and it has been a weekend, a day, a week, a month, and it's just the beginning. But yeah, a lot of things have kind of happened past couple of days. I have not been able to keep up with this, and I'm just like kind of getting back into the swing of things. I think maybe just December in general, I'm like even more busy. Holidays and stuff, and it's like Christmas and stuff, because over the weekend I had my friends over and we did like Friendsmas and stuff, which is cool because I was kind of like journaling about it, and then I didn't realize that since like post grad, this is my third hosting a Friendsmas out of like the 5 years like we've been out of college, and so I don't know, it's kind of cool because I do love Christmas and all that, and I just thinking about the future, I'm like, oh, it's actually really cool if this becomes like a family tradition where like one day all of our families go over to my house and we like play games and all that. But yeah, because I just thought that was like really cool. I don't know how it happened that like it was all like for the portions where have been like at my place, but I mean, I don't mind. I know I get like tired and stuff, but it's all like worth it. I know, like in the moment, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like so sleepy, and even for my secret, or no, not secret Santa, my white elephant, I like did not have the time to even pack it, but it was definitely all worth it and stuff. But yeah, so I think the weekend was just very tiring but very fulfilling. So it was nice that we also kind of got it out of the way at the beginning of the month, because I know that everybody's just going to get even more busier with the holidays into the rest of December. So maybe like we keep it a thing where it's like the beginning of the month. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. And then, this year's theme was actually dressed to the wrong occasion. So like everybody came in like not Christmas stuff. So I like was honestly, I tried thinking really hard for mine, but like I did not have time to prepare. So I was like, I'm gonna be in a robe so that it's like like, oh, I thought we were going to a pajama party or a summer party or whatever, or going to sleep. It was either that, a construction worker, scrubs. I also had like a Deadpool or Lady Pool costume, but I was like, I also want to be comfortable and play the games because I get really competitive, but I don't think it's fair because I also know the games and like I chose them. Not saying that I like rigged it or anything, but it's like, oh, like I'm also choosing it. But anyways, yeah, so that happened. And then yesterday actually was junk journaling for the first time, which is so cool. So this is what I actually have here, and as you've seen from this channel, I am literally just trying to find how to freaking journal. But I actually really like this because I'm a very, I don't know, like loud person. I love like texture and different things. So this is that's not my first entry. Okay. So I did this yesterday. So you can see I like printed out Polaroids, and then like this is like from one of the gifts. There was a Guardi game we played, and that's what this is. Um and yeah, I just like that it actually incorporates actual items that were from the day, because then it's like, okay, very cool memorabilia. So I did that, and I kind of just like how it's so overwhelming and like crazy to the eye. So I'm like, okay, I like the size of it too. It's not too big. Otherwise, I feel like I would be doing too much, and I'm like, I'm gonna be collecting too much like trash and stuff. But yeah, so I really like that. And then I was like so inspired that like, so we went to play tennis, and then we also grabbed tour two, and I was like, oh, I could take the receipt, I could take the sticker from the Toro T, and then the straw, and I was like, oh, I could actually just junk journal this too, and I didn't expect to. So yeah, I thought that was very cool. And then even here it says like I have, this is the straw for it. So it's really cool to just kind of have a piece of that day, and just looking back, it's like 20 years down the line, it's like that encapsulated your day back then, which is just like so crazy. And so I can't wait to kind of see it age and like deteriorate, not necessarily deteriorate, but obviously I know that receipts will eventually fade and stuff. But yeah, and I was so inspired that I was like, okay, it really made me miss creating just to create. When I was like a kid and doing stuff in hand, that I was like, let me just do, I think I did 2 more entries. Yeah. So a total of 4 entries yesterday. One, two, three. Oh no, three. Actually, no, 4 because it's the beginning. But yeah, so obviously the tennis one was the second one. And then the day before, I went to Daiso because I was like, I really like the stationery and all that, so I did a Daiso page, and then so it's like the Daiso bag, and then like some of the things that I bought, so like it's Daiso stickers and stuff like that. And then I've also been trying to, you know, get better care of myself and stuff. So I have like the rag or whatever, and it was just kind of cool that it's like the plastic texture on this page and stuff like that. So now I kind of also have a spot to place like where I want my stickers and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. And then the last one was paranormal activity. I realized I do have my tickets. I'm gonna throw in my ticket in here. But yeah, it's probably because like so many things are digital and you don't really have a lot of stuff to keep, and maybe that's why junk journaling is like becoming more of a thing, because now you really want to have keepsakes, because you know you can just look through your email and have things. But yeah, so I cut up like the like little playbook thingy or whatever, and then I put like sort of names, and then yeah, so I kind of like how every single one has like a different vibe, and then I know that this is gonna be like huge by the time I finish. But yeah, so I was really excited about that. And then the other thing that I'm now just trying to figure out, like, how am I going to journal things, because obviously you know that I've been doing a one a day, so I'm still not fully sure how I'm going to do everything, because another thing is like, so I have the junk journal, which it's not necessarily going to be like chronological order, it's kind of be like whenever I have trash to put into it, whatever. This one, photo album, I think because I still take a lot of Polaroids, I think that's where this will go, and where all my Polaroids that I just like take just to take will be, because I've kind of had this, or here, when did it start? It started actually last year. And I even have Friends Miss from Diamond Bar 2024. So, yeah, this basically completed it, because then at the end, I basically have Friends Miss 2025. So that like completed this one. And this one's a lot more basic. Like you literally can see that it's literally just the Polaroid. So it's nothing like super duper fancy. So maybe I'm just gonna keep that just to like, you know, have, because I like just taking a bunch of photos and then just like having them, because I like went through this thing with like UCLA where they took away all the storage, and I used to have unlimited storage, and then I'm like, oh my god, now I don't have anything I do have things digitally, but it's probably not everything, and so I'm like, okay, let me just have a physical copy anyways. But yeah, so I think I'm still going to do that, and I'll still use it on my like live camera Polaroids or whatever. For this one, I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to do it, only because like when I was doing this, I was like trying to catch up, and it was kind of hard to do it every single day. But at the same time, I kind of like knowing that I can go back to any day of my life and just see what I did. Like, I know right now it's pretty difficult, but it's basically like a dictionary of my life. So I think I might just keep it anyways. And so maybe it'll just like, you know, inspire me to just keep crafting and stuff. So I think those are going to be my 3 different forms of like craft creations that I kind of keep up with. So the junk journal will be just like every so often when I need to, whatever. But then my what's it called, my actual like one a day will be, well, yeah, I guess it'll still be like that. I think I enjoy creating what's it called, printed out photos that are collages, because it's a bit easier to just print out one versus like multiple. But I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it. But yeah, so I think that means I have to catch up on this today, because I don't like going back and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so behind. Right now I'm only about 5 days behind, but I don't want to get any more behind than that. So I'm going to work on that today. But yeah, those are like my forms of organizing my photos. Now, going back to journals, because I think, not really sure. I think I found my, not necessarily format, but I think I have the format that I am trying right now. And I'm doing all this because I'm habit tracking and I really want to, you know, do this well. So I I think this is how I'm really gonna do it. So obviously I have my calendar in here, I have my Killing Code diary, and then I have my habit tracker. So one book is specifically just going to be the habit tracker. I am currently on day 21. I'm almost there. I'm gonna finish it and then reset. And I think I might reset in the new year as well because the holidays is gonna be really busy. I think I mentally just also want a break too. So that's totally fine. I think it's okay. But yeah, and then what I did differently now is instead of adding my growth book into like my habit tracker as well, I basically have this life journal now. So this life journal is a separate one. And so now this is where, if I'm consuming any content or whatever, I'm just going to put anything I learned into here so it stays as my reminders. So what I did today, oh, and I'm going to write down the date because that reminds me. Today is 12/9. Okay. For this, I saw on Instagram it was like 11 Japanese rituals I did to like reverse my age. I didn't agree with like everything, so that's why I only put the ones that I resonated with. So the Harahachi Bu, I don't know if I said that correctly, but basically it's the concept of eating until you're 80% full. I'm not sure if these are all from the book Ikigai because I did read that. And yeah, that was something that I also resonated with because I do realize that whenever I eat to my fullest, I feel horrible. So I'm learning to, try to drink more water and then not be like and then only eat until I'm like 80% full. So that's something I really want to stand by. Another thing, Shinrin Yoku. So it's like forest bathing. So just 20 minutes in nature. It lowers cortisol, reduces stress, etc. And I think just in general for me, it's like I'm inside for so long. I will take my dogs out and everything, and I'll try to get my son, but it's like I do need 20 minutes of just like being outside, being in nature, even if it's like in the front yard. I don't think I get that enough. But yeah, so these are the things that I'm like, with every single day, I think like just reminding me and like just having something positive to have or write down, I think is just something good because then it's like, me being mindful. Minimalist skincare philosophy, basically the fact that like fewer chemicals, stronger skin barrier equals less aging type of thing. So it's like instead of 10 products, use 3 to cleanse, hydrate, and protect. So yeah, I do use more than 3. So I'm gonna figure this one out. But the thing is, like, I am no dermatologist. I don't know what's right, whatever. But I don't use makeup, so maybe that also helps too. But yeah, I'm not. I mean, only recently I've been using more products, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Sometimes it just makes my skin feel fresh, even if I am putting on multiple. But that's for another time. Maybe that's another video where I'll like learn more. Ikigai, so a purpose-driven life. Science shows that a strong life purpose reduces stress, hormones, improves heart health, and increases longevity. So yeah, I mean, even with all this journaling and stuff, I'm also trying to figure out, well, what is my purpose in life? I do enjoy creating. I love producing and developing stuff. So I'm not entirely sure what that fully looks like for me long term. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna kind of ride the wave of just doing, building my businesses, and we'll go from there. 5, early sleeping plus sunrise routine. Sleeping between 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. It maximum cell repair, detox, sunrise exposure. It resets the circadian rhythm, etc. These are kind of just like the shortened down bullets. Obviously, there's more that the post actually went into for these. But this kind of just helps me at least doing one a day, and at least it'll be cute and stuff. It just gives me some type of reset to be like, okay, Sarah, you got this. Like you're organizing your life, you're doing something with your life type of thing. But yeah, so that's how I'm organizing it, and why I'm doing this vlog right now is because, as you can tell, I have been off of my game for a lot of days, so I'm trying to basically mark off as much information or like tasks that I can so that I can reset and really start the new day tomorrow. I know that I like really just wanted to like throw it all away, but I'm almost there, so I think I could do it. But yeah, so this will help my like YouTube posts and stuff like that. And then the other thing that I have, obviously I have my regular diary that I write in every single day. And then I have these two. This is my dub for like tasks or whatever. So it's like my beater notebook. This is another one. I guess this, I think I did talk about this, but now this is basically one that I kind of look at maybe more monthly at a time, to kind of just see my life portfolio. I have talked about this before, um, and so I wrote down my November life portfolio. I kind of forgot about it. It's already December now, so I went in and kind of redlined and like did what's like the update of like, oh okay, like I did this, and then I even went ahead and did what my December life portfolio and even kind of syllabus, basically an outline for what I want to accomplish. And so I think I'm going to be doing this every single month when I remember, which hopefully I remember a lot. I think there's a package. But anyways, yeah. So for example, it's like, okay, I didn't even realize in November I put dry freeways, which is awesome because I was able to kind of redline it and then put that I was able to, what's it called? I was able to drive the freeways 3 times. There were a lot of things that I wasn't able to get to, but honestly, like for example, rock climbing, line dancing, dance class, and stuff like that. But that's totally okay because at the same time, like I'm also trying to save a lot of money. So I think I'm going to kind of reset it for December so that it's like, you know, with the holidays and you're, you know, spending a lot of stuff. I'm gonna like, I'm not mad that I didn't get to it. I'm happy that I even was able to accomplish like some of these things. But yeah, and overall, I think I'm always gonna, I put A plus, but I'm always gonna give myself an A plus for even trying. But yeah, so I have a lot kind of written down for December. So drive freeways, learn a song on the piano, play tennis 3 times, read the fashion book, learn 20 plus Tagalog words, line dance, relationships, so friends miss, meet one new person to be a friend with, visit Oxfam for Christmas, community, a garden club, dog shelter, volunteer church event. Basically, I kind of want a holistic life, and yeah, this is kind of my steps to get there. Another random thing that I also want to talk about is that when I went to Dyson the other day, I got like this microfiber cloth because I'm trying to figure out how to freaking do my hair. Because as you can see here, I like showered, I put product in it, just like, and like a microfiber towel. So during the pandemic, I would kind of explore with like more hair products, but like basically my hair pattern, my hair curl's not really there because I brush it out so often that it's like never there. But yeah, so I'm going to see how I can kind of keep up with my hair, and if you have any tips for it, let me know, because yeah, it's out of the shower, like it always gets like wavy and stuff. So this is just like with like barely any product in it. I just don't like when my hair gets very dry with the products that I use. So right now it does feel soft to the touch, so I actually really like that. I think I need to work on like the frizz and like, I don't know, eventually definition, because I used a towel, like a microfiber towel cloth, and then I basically scrunched it and then it was like that. But then obviously you could see it gets really heavy up here because I didn't scrunch it and like it hangs so much. But yeah, so I guess this is my I don't know, this is like day 1 of me trying to figure out my hair. So I guess this is my I don't know, before, so that I can have this for when I do my after. But yeah, so this is what my hair looks like. I don't know what my hair looks like from the back, so I'm gonna turn around so I can watch this in the video. But so yeah, and then this is the back of my hair. Hopefully it's in frame. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. I also know that maybe it's because my hair is like pretty long that maybe it's pulling it down too. But yeah, I mean, I'm not super mad about it because I just like that it's soft, like, and it doesn't feel dry. But I think it could definitely have more definition, especially the more I do this, because then I assume my curl pattern will be better. But yeah, so I'm just trying to fully embrace my frizzy hair because I don't really have anybody who, or anybody personally that I know that has like a pretty similar hair texture, because like my hair is just like wavy, but not like it's not like super curly. But yeah, so that's all for this video, and yeah, tomorrow's going to be a new day. Looking forward to it, and I'm just trying to, again, be positive in my entire life. So if you're watching this, I encourage you to just be positive and yeah, try to see the brighter side of things, because it'll eventually get better.